So, we're back. Now we gotta do. We start with the new story mode.
Forgot about pissed off Mickey on the title screen.
Yes. This was. Yeah, I had to just double check, but. So yeah, there. Yeah, I'm doing proud mode now.
You fool.
It's honestly because I've been doing some prep work in other games. No, proud mode, real easy actually.
Yeah, no, you can outlevel it. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's critical mode that's the problem.
Yep.
Yes. So yeah, now Ventus.
Ventus and his reverse grip.
Ventus and his bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So he's supposed to be halfway between light and dark, given the unsubtle writing.
We'll see.
He was the chosen one. The one supposed to bring balance to the Force. I mean, the light and the dark.
I mean,
Yeah, but that
people
was-
who
that was more
represent the
Terra.
light, they don't seem to care about balance.
Well, it's like the light has no real influence over people.
Not one, but two of the Keyblades.
Unlike
chosen
darkness, which just
centuries.
kind of does its own thing.
This is neither a competition nor a battle for.
They honestly call
Not a
darkness
test of
more like
wills, but a test of heart.
nuclear radiation, important to exist,
Neither.
but if it properly
I
handled,
am sure our guest,
toxic
to say it,
to you.
did not travel
Look,
all
I'm
this
pretty
way
sure
to see our
that
youngest prospects
nuclear
in years
radiation
fall
doesn't
short
whisper
of
sweet
more.
nothings into your ear.
I trust you are ready.
I mean, depends on the frequency. Also, nuclear radiation
Then
is
let the
blue. It's
examination
not
begin.
green, it's blue. It is
Yeah.
a bright, bright blue.
Cherenkov radiation's cool as hell.
If you see radiation and it is green, that means you are traveling so fast through space that something has gone wildly wrong.
But yeah, since this is, we get to skip that early tutorial bit because of the second verse.
Same as the
It was
first.
the first.
Yes.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
I don't know, you shit.
You're in danger here. Go wait in your room.
No way. I've been looking forward to this.
Go back
Not my
to
mom.
bed, Ventus.
Go back to Ventus.
He can take care of himself. He's been out there training just as hard as us.
Yeah.
Stay sharp, Van.
So this is how we know that Ventus is also an idiot, because Terra believes in him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Correct, but. So yeah, I almost get my ass kicked here because I'm back to level 1, and also, oh right, they do a bit more damage than they did previously.
Yeah, proud mode is a rough start, but you can quickly outlevel it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Vin is much nicer to play than Terra, because one, his attacks hold much better than Terra's does. So
He also can move.
yes.
He also doesn't take up as much of the screen.
Yes. Which is at a premium on a PSP.
To be fair, he is quite short.
Win.
Oh no, the
Tiny
power of
baby
friendship
man.
has failed them.
So yeah, this is me just like, right, I don't have, like, getting used to the, I don't have all my things anymore.
It's fine.
Ooh, fever pitch.
Worst case scenario, you fail and have to record this again.
That was unexpected.
I mean, mercifully, we don't need
But
to
one
see
must
that.
keep a still heart
Yeah.
even
Yes.
in the
Garn
most
will just has to
trying of
suffer off screen.
circumstances. It was an excellent test, one I chose to let unfold. Which brings us to your next trial.
God, he's full of shit.
Yeah.
Now, Terra and Aqua, the two of you will face each other in combat.
Yeah, let it happen. Don't worry about it.
Remember, there are no winners.
So I've been
That
thinking
is
about something that happened in the last
For
episode.
when equal powers clash, their
'Cause-
nature is revealed.
Xehanort
Begin.
is saying stuff during the whole sequence where the boss fight with Xehanort and Terra is happening. And Xehanort says that hearts are born from darkness. Now, Xehanort's not talking to Terra during this sequence. Xehanort is talking to himself. And he seems to have a bit more knowledge of bullshit going on in the game, stuff going on with
We
the
have
plot and
deliberated
meta-narrative. It's
and
badly
reached a
written
decision.
and presented as it may be,
Terra,
or as well
Aqua,
written and
you both
presented as it may
performed
be.
commendably. However,
If
only
hearts come
Aqua has
from
shown the mark of
darkness,
mastery.
and princesses have pure
You
hearts,
failed to keep the
does that
darkness
mean
within you
princesses
sufficiently
are
in
not
check. But there is
normal,
always next
we're
time.
going to use the catch-all, human beings
That
here?
is all. Aqua, as our
So you
newest
see,
Keyblade
much like
master,
Vegeta, they're
you are
pure,
entitled to certain
pure
knowledge.
evil.
Please wait
Yes.
here for further
But-
instruction.
You're hitting on a thing that is you're hitting on a thing that
Terra.
is
I'm sorry.
a question that is never actually considered of what the implications are be.
Mm-hmm.
It's a question that's asked in the first game specifically, and it's kind of a callback to that.
Yeah.
Does Pluto the dog have darkness and light in his heart?
He ain't gonna cut it.
Yes.
Does
Pluto is a
Minnie
plot
have
device,
darkness
like
in her heart?
unironically.
Yes. So does Minnie.
But she's a queen. She's not a Disney princess.
The
Correct.
Princesses
I
of Heart
know.
are a specific category of
He
just
just needs a little
specific
incentive to leave
people
home.
that will get more once we get to one that gets a little bit more discussed. But
Discussed
It is-
once and then never brought up again
Nice.
because, ugh.
Because one is largely self-contained.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
There's only one part relating to that matters, but we'll get to that then.
Shatter the glass. Shatter the glass. Come on. Oh.
He refuses to shatter the glass ceiling.
But the glass refused to break.
Better hurry, Ventus.
But if Ventus doesn't shatter the glass, then all the
Who are
oppressed
you?
groups will remain oppressed,
You'll never see
especially the
Terra again.
gamers.
What? Get real. I can see Terra anytime I want. Like right now?
Yeah,
He's leaving you
eh.
behind.
He
By the
sure
time
showed
catch
you
up, he'll be a
him.
different person. Look, whoever you are, you don't know
I mean,
the first thing about
right.
Terra.
yeah.
Me and him will always be a team. You trying to pick a fight or what?
We'll always be besties.
Oh, grow up. Is that what you call friendship? You'll never know the truth unless you go out and look for it yourself. Come on, what could you possibly know when you're stuck here, looking at nothing but what's in your tiny world?
Again,
How bad are characters throughout this series at just recognizing the darkness?
The darkness.
Look, it's like the Sith. They know how to prey on the weakness in your heart,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but also everyone's dumb as shit.
Yes. Again. There is one person who has a brain on the side of good in this franchise.
And she gets done dirty.
Yeah, she gets done dirty because if she was allowed to roam free,
Terra!
too much of the plot would get solved.
Horrifying.
Terra!
Again, to quote one of my favorite songs, if you never knew a day a snow cone couldn't fix, you would
It's
never
okay.
relate to the rogue vocoder blitz.
But also, again, I really do enjoy Haley Joel Osment's work as Vanitas in this game.
He wanted to be edgy. He got it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now there's another question I've got. If Terra fucks over, other kid, Riku, by having Riku touch a Keyblade, and that means that the Keyblade will eventually enthrall Riku or whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
Where do the other Keyblades come from? Because they seem to be a product of either the heart, the body, or the mind.
They are the heart.
So if you touch someone else's Keyblade, it infects your heart?
Basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a horrible disease.
Now, there are... Now, this is a thing that's, like, discussed in, like, other side material of, like the phone game. The Keyblade itself can choose to manifest in people on its own. It's just...
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do that too often because, you know, the STI infection's much easier.
Yeah, it's herpes from space.
Gross.
And we're back out here again.
Yep.
World map!
Is that one Sleeping Beauty?
No.
Snow White?
Yep, we're going to Snow White first.
Ooh.
Huh? Huh? Oh.
Wow.
Hey, the metaphors for cocaine withdrawal.
Cocaine.
Are they?
And somebody once upon a time in the 80s wrote something that said that the dwarves in Snow White were metaphors for withdrawal from cocaine.
Is that like how Jaws is a metaphor for alcoholism?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then every so often on the internet somebody repeats a thing they don't have the original reference to anymore.
See ya.
Oh no, now how will you get that treasure chest?
Walk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These games aren't huge on making shit permanently missable, thankfully.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's over.
Yeah, they are very generous, and I appreciate that.
Just destroying its grundle.
Come on.
So yeah, you can tell that I'm like suffering through the thing that happens when you gotta start at level 1 after being at a high level.
Win. Yeah. Yeah.
That you're just used to playing Terra, who plays very differently.
Yes.
Let me tell you about a shortly, it was a short little TV cartoon series that had a comic book adaptation and a Super Nintendo game. And this Super Nintendo JRPG game does a thing in it that other games had done before it, where it would give you a spot where you've got a heal fountain. And you could walk back and forth in this room, and there would be random boss fights, or not boss fights, random monster fights you could do. This was the game's way to tell you, hey, grind here. And it's weird because the hey, grind here spots were unlinked from the boss fights and all the set piece things. So it was telling you to grind here on a Super Nintendo game, not just to get more mileage out of the game, but also because the random encounters you couldn't always run away from. And the random encounters could be more fatal than the story beats.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Huh? Who are you?
I'm Ventus.
This game was called Eternal Felina, or Filerna, with an R in the middle of it.
Man, why do they care about diamonds?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can't believe De Beers has reached the Disney universe.
And
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
You didn't? You mean you're not here for our diamonds?
That's not nice. Treating me like some kind of bad guy. I'm just trying to find a friend. His name is Terra. He's dressed kind of like me, about yay tall.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Ah, fuck you, get out of here.
We don't know any Terra.
Please, could you come over here? I just want to talk.
Don't fall for it. Stay where you are.
All right.
Look,
Then
he's
we'll
the
do this
same
the
height,
hard
you
way.
can trust him. Like, not quite the levels of manlet that Sora is, but Ventus is pretty short.
to be fair, Sora's also starts the games younger than Vin
It's
is.
like, what, 13, 14?
Yeah, like 13 or 14. I missed this one, but it's like, it's such a minor thing, I didn't bother.
But,
I
like,
think 14, according to the flashback scene we saw.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
except it's just like Riku is massive.
Yeah.
It's like
Ye-
Terra and Ventus.
Growth spurt from touching somebody else's Keyblade.
Oh no.
The
All of
hormones
the,
that they hit different.
All the growth hormones.
So this is... It's not hard. This is just annoying.
This seems obnoxious.
So yes, it is... Go find all the other 6 dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, does it stop you every time?
What do you think?
Ugh. Oh my god, please shut up.
That's the problem. It's like I gotta find them first before I can like, get them, and then if I don't take care of the unversed here,
They'll beat your shit in because it's proud mode.
yeah.
My favorite part is that you look directly at the guy who is going Achu multiple times.
To be fair, that's because I was cleaning up the enemies.
I can't believe we're going through the 7 stages of proud mode.
Yeah, there's a door for each one of them.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Sleepy, shitty, snotty, cantankerous. What are the ones I'm missing?
Doc and Happy.
Oh, okay.
That's the problem I've always had with the interpretation of the 7 stages of cocaine for the dwarf metaphor. What the fuck is Doc supposed to be?
The doctor who tells you you're not gonna make it, son.
Just
The
put
brief
some more
moment of
cocaine in your
lucidity.
Pepsi. Or wait, no, Pepsi was the 60s. Coca-Cola would have been the 20s.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is what's like, oh wait, can I sidestep some of this by a shot lock? And it's like, sort of.
Can't target the dwarf though.
No,
Mhm.
I hit it. That's why I only need 1 hit left for
Oh,
that.
his health bar just didn't pop up.
Yeah.
Realistically, they're only a metaphor for drugs if Blue Oyster Cult wrote a song about them.
Gotcha.
I
They
think
love
we
songs
need to
about
know where
drugs.
winds come from.
Fair.
But also, who's getting married? If we're going to go with a Blue Oyster Cult reference.
Was getting
Well,
married to her life
Snow White, yeah.
of depression.
Okay, so Snow White's getting married. We're going to figure out where winds come from, and then we need to avoid Funkosauruses and look for the... what was the name of that weirdo melting dinosaur chicken thing?
not a clue.
Yeah, I don't know.
On the
Yeah,
cover
I'm-
of a Blue Oyster Cult album?
Yeah, I'm trying to
That's
beat
the
this metaphor
behemoth
into the
from
ground.
Cultosaurus Rex.
Ah, Cultosaurus Rex, okay.
Yeah, this one is the most annoying of them all, because it's like,
You have
Oh,
a limited
so
time
you
to
could
kill
shot
him.
lock that bitch.
Got 4 hits on it at least.
I feel like you should just brutalize them at this point.
Yeah.
yes, but not allowed. And also, Ventus isn't Terra, so
He's a good bee.
That is yet to be proven. Or maybe he doesn't have the capacity to be bad because that got ripped out of him when an old man touched his heart inappropriately and broke it.
I'm gonna leave that one lying on the ground.
yeah.
The plot is very dumb, and they never really expand on that meaningfully.
Nope.
How would you without making the metaphor worse? Because
Again.
clearly Ventus was drugged at the time.
Again, you're correct about this. I know for a fact Nomura never considered the implications when writing it, because
Nomura doesn't think.
no,
The belts are restricting the blood flow to the brain.
But the
Someone
zippers
rips the
release the
darkness
tension.
out of your heart, separating it from you. 80% of the time, it's someone you know.
Also, is the implication that Ventus is the attempt by Xehanort to create a heart and then a body and mind translocated in?
Fine, I get it.
No, it's so much
You want me
dumber.
to leave?
yeah, it's so much dumber, but you're not quite far off, but
He heard about Geppetto and he
Can you
wanted
tell
to
me where
make
I
his
can
own
find some
wooden
other people
sun.
around here?
There's a castle beyond the chorus. I mean the forest.
Got it. Well, thanks.
He's a real boy.
None of them
That
are
would
real
be
boys.
so much more interesting if Ventus was in fact a Pinocchio.
oh, we're gonna have Pinocchios, and I don't just mean the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, there is so
No,
much.
that
See ya.
we don't need to deal with the existential dread
Yeah.
of much later garbage.
Yes.
I mean, will we really be dealing with it? I
Not
think
us,
things are just
they
going
will
to
be
happen
dealing with
at
it.
us.
I
No, we
would
get-
be shocked if you felt a thing.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but like, no, existential dread. That's a thing this series will have.
Also, is this supposed to be one of the more mature titles in the series?
Yes.
Yes, but like, I put a giant asterisk on that, and like,
Because of Disney?
yes, it is a.
It's also the issue of just more mature in that it just kind of covers slightly heavier shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the extent of it.
Yeah.
I
Problem is,
mean, from what I'm hearing, knowing that Sora had parents is a really big deal.
we knew he had a mom from the first game.
We haven't gotten there yet. We haven't had it confirmed in the LP.
True. We know he has a dad though. That's the real revelation. Now, Kairi and Riku, that's up in the air. No, wait, no. I think they confirmed Kairi's parents as well. Riku though is a mystery.
I thought they confirmed only that Kairi has a grandmother. Which implies at least one parent to connect the grandparent to the child.
This must be where those little men live.
No,
I mean, every living
she
person.
spawned from her grandma's head like Athena from the head of Zeus.
It was a splitting headache, you might say.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So all of this is taking place in the story simultaneously with Terra
Yes,
bumbling
they're all
around
concurrent.
in the Sleeping
Mhm.
Beauty world.
Sort of. There, I don't have an exact timeline, but you're mostly, I wouldn't say completely, but mostly supposed to suggest that like Terra stuff happens first. Well, no.
But it's essentially all concurrent.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's weird because like the different worlds all have their own kind of timeline. It's complicated. We'll get there more examples when we get to them.
So time moves differently in Lordran.
Yes, also, Ventus is a dipshit and gets lost easily.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of it.
But is there a handy flowchart? I hear gamers like those.
I could probably find one if I really wanted to look for it.
Oh, is that the heal flowchart?
No, it's the flowchart 10 flowchart.
Exactly.
What's wrong?
Ventus is going to sure you can this character.
Because, yeah, this is after Terra came to this world.
It's okay. You were probably just seeing things. It happens to all of us when we're afraid.
Not me, I'm
Sorry?
never
Sorry,
afraid.
Ventus? Something we need to know about you?
Uh,
feel quite
Ve-
better now.
Ventus, do you believe that the Unversed trying to kill you and prevent you from chasing down all the dwarves was a psychological experience?
I saw
Yes.
a house just up ahead.
Are you talking to somebody named Zach,
I'll take you
Ventus?
Oh, I'm Ventus.
Are you after a raincoat killer?
Thank you, then.
Mm-hmm.
What letters do you see in your coffee, Ventus?
Great.
First off,
A
Ventus
damn
never
fine
drink
cup of coffee.
coffee.
Yeah, none of these characters need caffeine.
I could make a case for Aqua, but
We'll have to
So-
save that argument for her story arc. Yeah.
Oh, it's another escort quest.
yes, this one is much worse than the Cinderella one.
Because it's in the dark, which is
Oh.
spooky.
The lighting isn't actually that bad. It's look at all this space around.
I mean, also, just really quick, Malik. Honestly, the real lesson of this entire game is at times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist, even if it means losing someone you love.
See ya!
Yeah,
That's
Unironically.
how
Make
you
a
end
great
up
vibe.
going back to Illbleed.
Ooh.
Yeah! Ah, yeah!
Fuck Hellblade.
Fuck Michael Reynolds.
Oh no, Woody Woods became edgy.
Oh no, halitosis.
Maybe that... Okay, so she's creating the tree monsters. Based on
Yeah.
the Unversed being around too long?
She's seeing shit in the dark, basically.
Yeah.
I like how she's running around in circles like an idiot, just like the escort quests in Spyro 2.
Bring it!
Like I said, I really did like this escort mission compared to the Cinderella one.
Yeah!
And because parallels, I really dread when whatever the third one is going to be in Aqua's story.
Oh no, it's like 2 trees simultaneously.
Wow, Snow White, your mom lets you have 2 trees?
Kirby would have this under
Win!
lock and key in about 5 apples.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Kirby would have the easiest time.
Kirby would eat an Unversed, get no power from it, and then just keep inhaling.
Honestly, he'd be the most effective thing for fighting the Unversed, because they would feel nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah!
Please, Snow White, just fucking finish.
Also, Xehanort wouldn't be able to deal with Kirby because Kirby is pure of heart, empty of head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you'll be safe here. But sit
Who
tight
would
while
you
I look
get to
around.
even deal with Kirby in the event of a Nintendo crossover.
Oh no, they've tried throwing things at Kirby beyond human comprehension and it still hasn't worked.
Mm-hmm.
Kirby devoured a god.
Yeah.
Multiple gods.
I-
Kirby shows-
Nightmare wasn't a god.
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare was more
Coast
like
is
a
clear.
demigod
Not
at
a
best.
monster in sight.
being
What about Marks?
Couldn't stay away, could you? And who invited you?
Can't believe Kirby defeated communism.
Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
he's not a thief. He rescued
Marks
me.
the clown?
Mustn't be more.
Yes.
Mustn't be fool.
Mm-hmm.
He technically does ascend to godhood,
Please don't send him away.
and then gets his face kicked in.
When I was lost,
Mm-hmm.
and oh so very.
Glad we're talking over this because I hate Snow White's
What
voice.
yeah,
Yes.
no, that's
Well, I was
it.
picking flowers by the wood, and there was a stranger there. He had a sword,
God, I
but
just
it was like
oh.
a key. And then these monsters came and
A sword.
A sword, but it was like a key. It was actually more like a club,
You mean
honestly,
stranger
but you
saw ya
know.
And sent his horde of evil demons after you?
Terra would never do that.
Now I'm just imagining Xehanort doing like a full speech about darkness and hearts and Kingdom Hearts and
Princess,
everything, and
you
Kirby
mustn't
just
be
goes,
so musty.
"Oh, yo."
Trusting. He's a lion! Mark my words!
I'll prove it.
But yeah, the point there is, yes, Terra is continually making making Keyblade wielders' reputation worse by existing.
Finally.
He's a
He's the
master
bad
class in the
propaganda.
art of fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I lost this boss the first time around because I made the same mistake I did with Terra's first boss, and that I forgot to equip potions. Because, right, I don't have cure magic at this point.
Rip.
Oh,
Watch out for poison puddles.
Bring it.
Get on the
Wonder
Hydra's
how
back.
Carnival died.
Run. Yeah. Yeah. Run. Yeah.
no, like, again,
Like that.
this episode is already running long anyway, so I cut the death, of course, but, like, it's
Yeah.
just the fact that you don't have your Leaf Blade Bracer, and you don't have a healing magic to start with is, like,
Yeah.
so frustrating.
You know what? At least Yoko Shimomura doesn't miss.
Yes.
Mhm.
Run. Yeah. Yeah. Win.
Real fucked up that you're just beating up a sad tree.
Evil eyes, though.
Ventus is just like, you must be happy. I will enforce happiness upon you.
Run. Yeah.
I will beat the sadness out of you.
I mean,
Fire.
evil eyes are fine. Some people just have mean faces.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Resting
I'm
bitch
starting to
face.
think that this has one of those
Yeah.
1970s ABCs of management deals with it.
Yeah.
Always beat children.
Run.
Yes.
So what's the Terra D-Link do once you get it up higher?
One of it's like auto counters, auto parries.
It makes you stupider.
Sarah.
It plays the game for you, I see.
Not
Joke's
really.
on you, Ventus is already dumb as a sack of bricks.
Yeah, I mean, we can't.
Huh?
But like, Ventus is more like a lost puppy than anything.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. You dropped this.
Okay, Ventus, it's time to make everything worse.
Oh, I thank you, my pet. To tell the truth, I really don't know what I would have done without that. Haven't I seen that sword before?
Terra has one.
Man,
You
it's a
know Terra?
club.
Oh, yes, yes. That ruffian pointed one of those at me asking about some Xehanort. My poor heart nearly stopped.
That doesn't sound like him at all. Ma'am, where did Terra go?
Do we know the same person, Ventus? Because it does sound like him.
Must you all menace a poor granny so?
What? No, I was just...
You're the real bad guy, Ventus.
You
Remember, never talk to the space cops.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, Terra. You're not the one. Sorry, look, Vin. You're not the one that had sent an assassination request, then backed out of it.
Yeah.
Ventus will never know
Absolute
that.
fucking clown he is.
Next time, clown shoes.
Always clown shoes.
They're always
Never
wearing
stop
clown
being clown
shoes.
Honk fucking honk.